Hey everybody, we are having tacos tonight, so I was gonna whip up some Spanish rice to go with it. Things you're gonna need for our Spanish rice. Crushed tomatoes are what we used. You certainly could do diced, or if you don't like chunks at all, you could use tomato sauce if you want. I think crushed is the best. You need some bell peppers. I have some green and red, both. Some diced up onion, minced garlic, oregano, a little bit of olive oil, and a cube of butter. And then whatever kind of rice you want to do. We have had a crazy day, so I'm actually going to use minute rice tonight. I'm not really a big fan of minute rice. It's not something I like to use a lot, but in a pinch, it's great because it cooks quick, right? You can do this Spanish rice with regular rice, whatever your favorite is, brown, white, etc. You'll just need to add more water when we get to that part, and it will take, of course, longer to cook. So we are going to head over to the stovetop and get our oil started, and we'll be back. Okay, so I put about probably 2 tablespoons of olive oil in my big pan here. I'm going to put a heaping tablespoon of garlic and a little bit more. And then this is a large onion. I'm going to just kind of see what. And like we say all the time, personal preference. So if you don't like a lot of onion, don't put a lot of onion in. It's looking good. And then I go ahead and put my oregano now. The hot oil actually starts releasing the flavor of the herb, the dried herb. Okay, so we're going to let that just cook for probably about 2 minutes. And then we will add in the bell peppers and cook them for 2 minutes, and then the tomato stuff. But we'll be back when it's time to add in the bell peppers. Okay, so I'm going to add the bell peppers in here. And this is where the recipe really can deviate a little bit based on what kind of rice you're using. So we're using minute rice, so I have to do a lot of my bell pepper cooking right now because it's the liquid and the rice aren't going to cook very long. I'm sorry, I forgot one ingredient. You can all guess what it is. Get me?
Probably.
This is also when I put in some green chili, which obviously doesn't need to cook for long, but I do like the flavors infusing in there. So, okay, so like I was saying, if I was doing a rice that takes a long time to cook and you're going to have the heat on the whole time, I would go ahead and start putting the crushed tomatoes and water in now. But because I'm doing minute rice, we're going to let this cook for probably 3 minutes, so the bell peppers have an opportunity to get cooked a little. I like mine crunchy in my rice, so not a whole lot of cooking, but at least a little. So we'll be back when we are adding the crushed tomatoes and water. Okay, so I'm going to add, it was about 3 minutes, right at 3 minutes. Add the crushed tomatoes. Oops, sorry, I'm like splattering it. Did it land on your camera? Did it be cool in 3D coming towards you? I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. Okay, so there is that. And then what I do is I do each can about 1/2 to 3/4 full and get the rest of the tomatoes off too.
No.
Are you stirring? Are you recording? What are you doing?
I'm doing both. Multitasking.
Wow. Let me see what that looks like. So that was just half. That's probably perfect. You just want it where when you put the rice in, there's going to be some moisture to soak up, or you're going to have super, super dry rice. I go ahead and put the butter in now. Is it absolutely necessary? Probably not. Something I'm finding as I'm older is I get heartburn a lot easier. And tomato dishes, tomato sauce, tomato whatever, rice, Spanish rice, because my husband and I, a lot of heartburn. So if we put butter in the sauce, for some reason it isn't as acidy. So what we're going to do is bring this to a boil just like you would just regular water with your minute rice. When it's at a boil, we'll come back and add the minute rice and let you see about how much we put in there. And we're almost done. Okay, so I'm going to add the minute rice. This is where my friends like Shiloh and Barbara get frustrated with me because I don't measure. I just do it by side. I'm sure you could figure out how much liquid between the tomato sauce and the water and, you know, use the back of the box. But it's me, girls. It's me. So I'm just going to put some in and stir it around. And I'm going to add a little bit more. And I'm going to turn the heat off. Because again, this is minute rice. If you put in your regular rice, this is where you put it in and put the lid on and let it simmer for whatever time it normally would. So we're gonna put the lid on and let this sit for 5 minutes and come back and show you the results. Okay, so there is our finished product, a nice Spanish rice. And so what I'm gonna do is, some people use it as a side, but you put it in your taco first and then add cheese, a little bit of lettuce, and a tad bit of, this is actually ground turkey meat, and yum.
Okay, hope you guys will give this a try. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with friends you know will love this.